Neville Goddard's legendary teachings show us that whatever we believe to be true, whatever we assume to be true, will be true for us. Think from the end and feel the feelings of your wish already fulfilled. And what Neville Goddard basically meant by this is that in order to gain control over the circumstances and the experiences in your life that you're experiencing, you've got to first become crystal clear about what it is you want and then actually project yourself into the future as if you've already got it. Feel the feelings of your wish fulfilled. I'm Sarah Stone Love, and if you're new to my channel, it's all about the science and psychology of manifesting. And what I really find interesting about Neville Goddard's teachings is that he shows us that reality is just a reflection of our consciousness. People are always talking about the mind-body connection, but the mind and the body are actually the same thing. Your reality and even your body is a reflection of everything that is happening inside your mind. I'm just super fascinated by all this. I love Neville's teachings. I love how he shows us that our reality is a reflection of our consciousness, because what's cool about it is that it's not fixed. It can be changed. It is subject to our assumptions and our beliefs. And all of these assumptions and all of these beliefs, they're not stored in the conscious part of our mind. They're stored in the subconscious part, the part that's below awareness. It's all the same mind, but there's like a dual nature to it. And the conscious part is aware of everything. The subconscious part is below awareness. But guess what? It's our conscious mind, the part that we're aware of, that commands the subconscious, that tells it what to do, tells it what to believe and what to think. But none of this is fixed. All of this can be changed, because the exciting part is our conscious mind. That is the part that we're aware of, that's actually giving all the commands to the subconscious and telling it what to believe. Think of your subconscious reel as like a movie projector, and it's projecting out the reality all around you. This is how we are the creators of our reality. We are actually already manifesting all day, every second of every day. The question is, are we doing it intentionally? Are we directing it? Or are we just allowing it to run on autopilot? I want to give you a really simple but kind of funny example of this, of something that just happened to me a few weeks ago. So this, you probably have seen before. It's a Furby. This particular Furby drives us nuts because you cannot turn it off. You have to pop the batteries out to shut the thing up. There was not a parent that invented this, I'm sure of it. The reason I'm talking about it is because this particular Furby went on and on about corgis, the dogs, how much it loves them, how super cute they are. Avery carried this thing around with him everywhere. He took it to the car, he took it everywhere. So we were all, the whole family, constantly hearing about corgis. And after about a week, you can imagine what happened. Corgis started showing up everywhere we went. There's now people walking in front of my house with corgis. I have never seen a corgi in front of my house before. I went to the pet store. Somebody comes in with a corgi. Somebody comes home and gives my son this present. It's a corgi. I have never seen so many corgis in my entire life. So as you can see, the Furby started to affect our thoughts because we were now all thinking about corgis all the time. And because we were constantly thinking about them, we put that into our subconscious reel. Our subconscious projected it out into our reality, attracted those frequencies to us. Because your thoughts really are just electrical impulses. And they create a frequency that comes into like a waveform, comes out of your body like a wave, like a ripple, and goes out into the world. Now imagine if this Furby had been talking about $1 million or my dream home or something of the sorts. I'm convinced that we need to create some kind of manifesting toy that never shuts up, that you can't turn off, that just has our reel on it or our affirmations or whatever it is that we want to believe in. It's that reticular activating system. I know you've heard me talk about this before, but that was a clear example of it kicking in. The reticular activating system is basically a group of nerves that filters information out in your brain, because there's actually so much information coming in through your 5 senses that if you were to try to process all of that all at once, you would literally go insane. So the reticular activating system protects you, and it filters out information based on whatever you're thinking about the most. So those corgis, yes, they were always there, but I was never able to see them before because my reticular activating system wasn't filtering out that information. It wasn't brought to the surface of my awareness because my subconscious didn't think it was important. But once I started hearing about corgis night and day for a whole week, I started seeing them everywhere. My subconscious said, this must be important information. Let's bring this to her conscious awareness. So getting back to Neville Goddard's method, thinking from the end, feeling the wish as if it's already fulfilled. You don't want to just identify a list of qualities like gratitude and excitement or whatever. The idea is to fully embrace and embody those qualities. You want to instill the feeling of accomplishment within. It can be kind of hard to really fully embrace and embody these emotions and get your imagination into it. But one way that I like to do that is to use scripting. So just get out a piece of paper and write a letter as if you're writing a letter to someone that you care about, but you're writing it from the perspective of your future self. that has already attained your manifestation goal. Write the letter as if it's someone that you haven't spoken to in like a very long time, and you're trying to catch them up with everything and all the exciting news of what is happening in your life. I know most of you already know this, but you want to use I am statements, not I will. I am doing this. Just fill them in, act like it's been at least 6 months since you guys have talked, show all the magic and miracles that have been going on, and get as detailed as possible. Try to incorporate your sense of smell, your sense of taste, your sense of touch and sight. Get all your senses involved. Really open up your reticular activating system. And just the act of writing things down actually impresses it further into your subconscious mind. You have to remember that your subconscious is taking in so much information, and it's using that filter system to try to decide what it should bring to your conscious attention and awareness. And so when you write things down, it shows your subconscious that that is a priority to you. This is what Neville Goddard means when he says living from the end and viewing your desires as if they're already here. Talk about your abundance, your love life, your relationships, your family, your job, your career, whatever's important to you. I'm Sarah Stone Love, and I hope this video helps you to better understand the manifestation process, a little bit of the science behind it, so that you can see it's not some big fake woo-woo thing. It's actually based on science and psychology, and that's what makes it so fascinating to me. I'm Sarah Stone Love. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you learned something from it, let me know, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to hear more about, and join me every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll be studying different concepts on how to manifest your dreams.